So Kristi, talk us through that one. It seemed like it was going back and forth. You guys really fought back in that fourth quarter, but just towards the end, the Flames held on.
Yeah, just I honestly think it was a poor game on our behalf. I really do. I think every day we work on defence and we're not transferring it to a game. You know, like to them to have 53 in the first and finish with 99, I mean, it's just, defence is just disgraceful, you know, and sometimes that comes down to the help defence, sometimes it comes down to the one-on-one defence, and we're just poor. Defensively, we're poor. We got a long way to go.
As well as defence, another stat that sort of stands out is the rebound count, 41 to 28, which leads to 21 to 9 second chance points. Is that obviously something you guys are going to work on as well?
Of course, like it's a, you know, and we can talk about like how big they are. Like they're a big group when they have Morris in there and Kayla and Emma Clark on the floor, but defence is all about effort. That's all that's about, and it's about blocking out on the perimeter instead of trying to out-jump them, because you're never going to be able to out-jump them because they're too big. But things that we continue to work on every day, like I said, but we just don't execute it on the floor.
Maddy, how do you sit out there? Do you think the defence was what let you guys down?
Yeah, definitely. Like Kristi said, we work on it every day, and to put a performance like that is actually not good enough. And, you know, you want to take pride at the defensive end and you want to put effort in. I think tonight we lacked in that, and that's something that we need to get better at as a group. And yeah, it just showed tonight with them scoring 99 points that as a collective that it's not good enough and there's no effort there.
I guess on the flip side, 91's probably a winning score. So obviously Maddy scored 19, then you had 22 and 23 from obviously Naz and Beck. That's a positive? The offense seemed to be working quite well there.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, if you score 91, you think you're going to win, right? And we always, and I'm sure every coach talks about it, if you have a bad shooting night but your defense can hold up, you're still in there with a shot. But I mean, we could score when we wanted to score. It was just that defensively we couldn't get stops when we needed to, and I mean, they run their stuff really well. Don't get me wrong, it's credit to Sydney. They run their stuff well, and they play hard, they get after everything, and they make things difficult for you. But look, you let teams get going, and they're hard to stop, and that's what Sydney are like. And a lot of teams are like that in the league. If you let them get going in that first quarter, they get their confidence up, and they're hard to stop. And we only seem to sometimes come out and play when we're down, and play hard when we're down, and we just got to find a way of doing that for 40 minutes.
Kristi, this season hasn't been the best season. What do you need to do, apart from what you've obviously just said about defence, to be able to turn things around?
Oh yeah, look, I think missing Carly Ernst is a big out for us, like somebody that's actually maybe be able to match up with somebody like a Morris or somebody like that. But and having her being able to stretch the floor for us, and look, Alice is playing out of position in that 4 spot. So I think it's a matter of trying to win some close ones. I think out of all the games we've lost, except 2 where we're blown off the floor, it's been 10 points or under. So we're right there. It's just having that belief that we can lock down and have the pride one-on-one to be able to do it as well. You know, like having that grit that I'm not letting somebody score on me or something like that. But I think, you know, just keep working at training, keep scouting, keep reviewing. That's the only thing we can do, is keep doing all that, and hopefully players will buy into it.
Maddy, towards the back end of the fourth quarter, things started to get pretty physical out there. Was that, and on both sides, so is that frustration on from both teams, or what do you think that was coming from?
No, I just think the league has honestly stepped up this year, and the rest are actually letting the game go, and it's allowing teams to be physical. And I think every team that comes out against Southside probably plays the most physical game of basketball. And I think that, you know, like people can say we're the reigning champs and teams are going to come after us. And I think that, yeah, we've got to be able to handle the physicality, but also then we can give it back because the rest are letting it go. So I think, yeah, it works both ways.
Great.
Thank you guys.
No worries, thank you.